But, oh boy, he's coming right on top of us. Now we're really going to get to see how close you can get crouched before wolves will see you. Hello everybody, GrayStillPlays, and we're back with more of The Long Dark. No time for BS. We just got done with the dam, and we're going to go ahead and head out here. I went ahead and repaired my clothing, and really, the bear is right there. Ugh. I went ahead and repaired my clothing, and it looks like we're going to have to hang out at least a little bit here, because this guy is going to be a pain in the neck. Unless I want to go ahead and shoot him and run past, which, I don't know, also feels like a thing I could do. Maybe I'll just go ahead and put down my bedroll for one more hour, and we'll see if he's still there when we come outside. Yeah, why not? One more hour of rest. Maybe it'll be a little bit warmer, or maybe, I don't know. It kind of seems like there is a storm moving in as well. Not super happy about that, but what can you do? Alright, now we should be able to rest for an hour after passing some time. There we go. So I went ahead and repaired all my clothes and got some sleep and all that. It doesn't really seem like something y'all would be too interested in watching over and over again. The more action-packed portion of the story is probably what people would want to see. Alright. Looking good? Hey, I hear something. I hear something. He's probably right around this corner, isn't he? Maybe if we head down this way, we can lose him. There we go. Plus, we've got some reishi mushrooms over here, it looks like. If I can grab these real quick. Oh, we got some of these stalks as well. I love grabbing these cattail stalks when I can. Yeah, I can hear him. He's around here somewhere. Probably just over that little hill there. Yeah, we don't need too many reishi mushrooms. One should be just fine. Now, my plan is from here, probably, to move along the railway and get to the cabin, the main camp lodge, I should say. The plan is this. We are, if you think about this map as a big square turned on, you know, like a big square, and instead of using north, south, east, west, I'll just call it like a square, because realistically, I don't know if we'll ever know which way is north and south. We are at the top rightmost portion of the square. And then way at the bottom left is where we need to be. That is where the Hunter's Lodge is. Or the Trapper's House. I'm sorry, that's what it's called. And that's where we need to get to. I unloaded a bunch of stuff off of us, and the reason why I did that is because the lighter we are, the faster we'll be able to move, especially when we sprint. And we're going to want our sprinting abilities up as high as possible. We have a deer over here that we can probably actually harvest some meat off of. I might do that. It depends on how much time we have and how cold it is. Let me go ahead and crouch down here. 1 kilogram of meat, huh? 1.5? I'll go ahead and just grab 1 of the kilograms. I'll leave the other 0.5 there. Wouldn't want this bear to sneak up on us while I'm doing this. Now, for those of you who don't know... Oh boy, looks like it's starting to get a little windy outside. For those of you who don't know, when you crouch down, it's much more difficult for creatures to see you, especially wolves. And I think it has the same effect when you're, like, harvesting things, especially if you're harvesting something and it's going to take you a couple of hours. How much light do we have left? We still have 7 hours of light. And it is not looking very nice outside. But between the not looking great and the bear, I'll take the not looking great. Especially, it's 3 degrees outside. That is like the warmest we've seen it yet. Keep moving along here. I don't like the change of the music that just happened. Oh boy. Okay. And that's why. Apparently when the music changes, we've got bear problems. Oh, come on, buddy. Do we have to play this game every time? Ooh. We've got... No, stop where you are. Stop where... Yes, stop right there. This thing's loaded, right? Wonder if I can go inside that train car, perhaps. Getting a little too close. There, boo-boo. Oh, God. Definitely gonna try and get on top of this train car over here. Oh, boy. Yeah. I don't know what happened. Apparently got spooked. Whatever. Lucky us. There is a branch that goes into... Oh, God. Man. Yeah, you don't sound too happy. Oh, boy. I don't know where he's going. He's off. He's off to the races. He's gone. Okay, anyway, what I was saying was there's usually a train car in here with a guy. And you can get into this train cart by going up that little... He can't get up here, can he? I hear him right outside. Maybe we can hang inside this train cart for an hour or so. By that time, he'll be gone. Ooh, some lantern fuel. So if you remember, the last time we managed to actually find a lantern, which was kind of nice. And let's go ahead and fill her up with the old lantern fuel real quick. We should be safe in here, I believe. So far, so good. Go ahead and refuel real quick. We don't have a ton of fuel for this lantern, but we do have 2 of them. Let's go over here to our food. I wonder if I'm allowed to build a fire in here. I don't have a lot of fire-making items right now. Go ahead and drink this soda, just because the soda is the heaviest thing that we have. Plus, it'll regain some of our thirst and our hunger. Hunger, not looking great. We could certainly use a little bit more to eat. I've got the MRE. I'll probably snack on that if I need to. Go ahead and throw down the bedroll here for about an hour or so. Not only will that get us a little bit of respite, but maybe that bear will be gone by the time I wake up. Although it doesn't really sound like it. Alright. I don't hear him anymore. Okay. Let's hitchhike over here real fast because there was some tools... There was a first aid kit, which is nice. Well, except when it doesn't have jack crap in it. A couple of flares, too. They can keep those tools. I don't need them. Let us continue moving on here. Alright, yeah, the bear is gone for right now. I mean, he's probably just around the corner, but that's better than being right on top of us like he was. This bear is a real menace to society, I'm going to tell you guys. And this... update that brought the challenges. I think it was called the... Was it the Relentless Menace? Or the Restless Menace? It's certainly correct. 5 degrees outside. Wow. That's the warmest I've seen it yet. What is that? Is that a wolf? That is a wolf. That is a bunch of wolves. That is several wolves. That is a problem. Alright, we're going to have to go swing wide here around all these wolves. I don't feel like dealing with them. And I don't want to use... Actually, let's do this real quick. Like I said, every once in a while you can kind of crouch now and again. Just kind of get around this way. Maybe we can crouch under here. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is where the crouch comes in handy. See, if we were just walking here, that wolf would have seen us straight away. But we can actually get pretty darn close to these wolves in the crouched area. Or using the crouch function, I should say. There's not another wolf around here, is there? 3 wolves, all in a little doodle there. I don't think that it's called a doodle. It's probably more or less called a pack. But, oh boy, he's coming right on top of us. Now we're really going to get to see how close you can get crouched before wolves will see you. I've gotten almost right on top of them. So I think we're going to be okay. There we go. Now this, folks, is the wild black wolf. Oh, he's got a rabbit. What the hell? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I did not want to have to use that flare for that reason. Crap. Alright, let's get a regular flare here. I would much rather pop this, because I've got more of these to use. Take a hike. Yeah, there you go. That's how we do it. I see this break in the rock formations here. That should mean that the cabin, yes, the cabin's right ahead of us. That's a good pausing point just to kind of head inside and loot everything that we can. We've got 4 hours of daylight left too. We'll probably take a sleep here. Kind of get all satiated and hydrated up. Plus, I'll go ahead and use this flare right now just to be able to see inside, so while we're looting we'll be able to see. There is an upcoming hotfix that the game makers are making for the game. The hotfix is going to have, actually normally there's a guy over here too. Let's go check him out real quick. The hotfix is going to have better interiors, better lit interiors, so I'm really looking forward to that, especially because the game looks really dark inside, especially when it is not so dark outside. Something else I've noticed too is a distinct lack of crows for feathers. I wonder if it's because you're not supposed to have a bow in this particular version when you're doing the challenge. So, this is the camp office, everyone. Nice place. It's pretty stocked with stuff. A little painkiller there. There's also several stoves for our continued survival, which is always very nice. We may want to grab some sticks even so that we have some additional fuel. We still don't have a hatchet.
I could use this.
And without a hatchet, I actually can't break down limbs. I can break down branches, but that's it. Ooh, what is that? Is that some condensed milk that I see? Oh, some pork and beans. Alright, that's good enough. I'll take pork and beans. Just check underneath these stairs here. Sometimes you'll find things just out of sight under there. A little radio. Any of the channels on? No. You never know. Get some fishing line over here as well if we ever wanted to do some fishing. I don't know. It barely weighs anything, so I guess I'll go ahead and grab it. You never know. First aid kit. Hopefully this has something in it. More painkillers. Alright. Painkillers are good for when you sprain your ankle and stuff. Oh, another storm lantern. Another whetstone too. I don't really know if we need that. I might take the lantern though. Especially if I find out if that lantern is much more full of fuel than the lantern we currently have. Let's check out this bedroom upstairs. Anything in the drawers? Maybe some extra clothing or something? We've got quite a bit of cloth, so I don't think we're going to need cloth that bad. Nice little stove up here to cook yourself something up if you're ever hungry. Ah, more newsprint. Man, these people are like addicted to painkillers. These things are everywhere. Oh, what is that in the little corner? Magnifying lens. We don't need to be carrying that around. Inside the cupboard, maybe some beef jerky. Yep, I called it. And some newsprint. Well enough. Another bedroll. We'll rip that up when we come back upstairs. For now, I think we'll head back outside and do a real quick scouting mission for some little branches and sticks. Just assuming there's no bear and wolf out here. I don't see anything in the immediate area. Usually if you come up this hill here, you'll find some nice little sticks you can grab. As well as, we got a nice branch here. That's good. Kind of break this thing down. 7 degrees Celsius, guys. This is like a really warm day. I don't know what's going on. It's not usually like this in the game. Oh yeah, look at all these sticks. Got all kinds of sticks over here. Another branch too. Got to keep my ears open every once in a while for the pacing of bears, though. Not looking forward to that.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
And is that a stag or is that a wolf? That is a stag we've got kind of looming toward us. Not too worried about him. In fact, if we can still sprint... Oh, actually we can't. I was going to say, if we can still sprint, I was going to head up that little pathway there and kind of see if I could find any more quick sticks If not, this should be fine. I think we have enough fuel to, at the very least, get a real short, quick fire together. We'll melt down some snow so we have additional fluids for us. And, I mean, we're halfway there, guys. We're halfway to our destination of the trapper's house. We only have one signal flare left. Let's go ahead and go into the stove. Light this sucker up real quick. We've got 4 books as well, so if I have to, I can utilize these books. Books get you, if I remember correctly, 15 minutes on your fire per book. So, not terrible. They're really, really heavy, though. And I think there's also some reclaimed wood just kind of laying around here in our immediate area. We'll grab that, too, if I see it. This fire starter is awesome, though, especially now that we have 2, because that means our wood chance is like 100%. Should have a bunch of sticks. There we go. So your sticks get you about 12 minutes. So, not bad. You know, if you carry 10 or so sticks, look at that. You can get about 2 hours of fuel. And like I said, right in the beginning over here, I almost feel like there was some reclaimed wood on the ground. Well, I can't see it now. If you have a hatchet, you can break down these chairs as well, which is pretty neat. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it too much. We've got 2 hours of fuel on here, so let's go and cook up this venison that we have. Actually, both venison steaks. When your venison is low like that, actually all your meat, if you notice in the first episode I had, when your meat is low, it sounds terrible. When the food that you find is low, especially when it's raw food, I should say, when you cook it, it gains like quite a bit of durability back. So before our one venison steak was like at 3%, you can see now it's at 50%. I'm gonna go ahead and eat that right up. About 556 calories from that and 800 calories from that one when we choose to use it. We're all out of sodas, so I'm gonna grab a quick swig of this and we'll melt down some real quick snow. And I'm not really sure how much fuel we have. I think we can melt down a liter pretty easy. I'll probably do it liter by liter. Maybe just enough for another half liter. We'll go ahead and boil this off. We even have some water purification tablets if we have to use them. We found that in the last episode, I think. Those are pretty useful as well. Melt down. Yeah, I think we had like an hour and a half before, and we should have just enough to boil this. 1 hour of daylight left. Hopefully I have enough daylight to get upstairs without tripping over myself. Boil this real fast. Yeah, we're gonna have enough time. This is no problem. Maybe even able to take a brand out of this. Excellent. Let me see if I can grab a brand out of this. There we are. Now we can even see as we walk upstairs. That worked out pretty darn well. That was a pretty full day that we had. I mean, for the most part, we're gonna get, let's go ahead and drop this down here. For the most part, can I break this down? No, I need a hatchet. We're gonna have enough area to, or enough time to be able to look around and at least break down one of these items here so we have some wood should we need it tomorrow morning. See how I'm feeling on the food area. Not too good. Alright, so let's go ahead and eat some of this beef jerky because that's looking a little bit beat up. 48% beef jerky. Yeah, it still tastes just fine. Beef jerky does keep forever. I think it mentions that on the label. Alright, resting time. We'll try and get, I don't think it's going to give us 10 hours of sleep, but I'm going to try anyway. Looks like the winds are picking up outside. Alright, so we are dehydrated. Grab some of this. That was a good thing that we made all that water. It says the air temperature is -3 degrees Celsius, but we've got a sweet clothing bonus, so that's really, really useful. Alright, probably just pass, I don't know, we'll pass 3 hours of time, and then I'll probably eat a venison steak, and then we'll sleep for about 2 hours or so, and then we'll be ready to head on out. Scarf down this steak right here. Oh yeah, that's nice. Get maybe 2 hours of rest if we're allowed. Maybe 1 hour of rest? Okay, 1 hour of rest. Whatever. And we are ready to go. Ooh, this bedroll. How do I feel about this? Let's go ahead and grab this and tear it to shreds, actually. Oh, wow, we have 2 bedrolls. Alright, well, I guess let's harvest both of them. It takes an hour and a half to harvest each of these. But that'll let a little bit more of the daytime go on, because like I had said previously, it is very, very cold early in the morning. And these are both a kilogram. Do I feel like harvesting this? We should have enough cloth to make it, right, guys? We'll go ahead and drop one of these. We'll keep the other one. I wonder how long it takes to repair it. Does it take like an hour to repair it? 33 minutes to repair it. Let's do that. 33 minutes is a good use of our time. Oh, we failed. Alright, so that wasn't such a good use of our time. Or our cloth. Come on now. Work with me here. There we go. Alright, we're set. Grab a quick bite of this MRE. I think the MRE is decently heavy. It's not too bad. You can see the cattail stalks are not really that bad at all. I mean, we got 5 of them, so they're 0.5 kilograms each, and they give you 150 calories, I do believe. Yeah. All right, we're set. Guys, I hope you'll join me for the next episode. We should be ready to head on out and try and hit that Trapper's Lodge. Our condition is at 100%. We've got enough to drink here. I'll fill that up next time. Until then, stay foxy and much love.